Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to another mental wellness video from Shia Muslim Council. This video is a little bit different as we are talking about something that is a very practical part of daily life these days, and that is virtual learning. Many of you may be participating in virtual learning or work, or you may have children who are going to school through virtual learning. This is definitely not easy. It's a wonderful option that we have that keeps our children safe, but it's not necessarily a very easy thing to do for some kids. So for this video, I instilled the help of two experts in this field, my children, who are in 6th and 8th grade. And we have been navigating the virtual learning system since the beginning of September. It's not without its challenges, that's for sure, but we are grateful to have this safe way for our kids to go to school and interact with other kids. So I asked them, what can parents do to make virtual learning easier on their kids, or how can they support them through this process? And this is the advice that they gave me. They said it's extremely helpful, if possible, to set up a designated learning area in the home. This doesn't mean that you have to set aside a separate room entirely, but if it's possible to set up a desk space or some kind of workspace for students to work at, this helps their mind to focus because when they enter that area, they know that this time is for working and learning. Another tip that they found to be helpful was making sure that they have a steady and regular morning and night routine. They expressed that it's very difficult to be ready for school if they're waking up late and having to rush around and just hop on the computer. They believe that it's very important to wake up early enough to have a healthy breakfast, get ready, and really get your mindset ready to sit down and learn. And they also said that part of that is also going to bed at a timely manner the night before. Obviously, if they have to get a good night's sleep, they have to be going to bed early enough to get an adequate amount of hours of sleep for their age. Another piece of advice they gave is that either they should prepare, or if you're able to do it, prepare them a healthy snack to have during their breaks, or even to have it next to them in class. What I've observed is that many schools are pretty relaxed on the kids having a snack next to them or something to drink during their classes. And it's actually a really good way to keep them energetic, to stop them from getting distracted, and it gives them something to do with their hands. It's not easy to sit for hours on end paying attention to a screen. It's a different type of interaction, and so it's even more difficult to stay focused than it would be in an actual classroom. So try to prepare a healthy snack, something that will give continued release of energy throughout the morning for your kids. Perhaps a combination of a fruit with some type of carbohydrate, a cracker or a cookie or a pretzel, maybe some nuts or a cheese stick to give some healthy fats, and perhaps put in a little treat. Just something small that will put a smile on their face and make them feel excited. Another thing they expressed to me is that you should be checking up on them, which I found very interesting. They expressed that they actually do believe it's helpful to have somebody who's making sure that they're behaving appropriately, focusing on class, and doing what they should be doing. They've experienced a lot of disruptions from other students who perhaps are not able to have somebody paying attention to what they're doing during class hours. And this is difficult because many parents are working, many students are having to go to their parents' workplaces, or are being watched by another family member during school hours. So if you are able, and if this is something sustainable for you, just pop in every once in a while and make sure that your students are doing what they should be doing and are participating as best as they can. Another suggestion was to engage with your children about their day. Ask them if anything interesting happened in class or anything unusual happened that day. Ask them what they're working on or what assignments they have, if they have homework or if they have presentations to give or a test coming up. They also said that it's important to respond with enthusiasm, which I thought was very insightful. They said that a parent's response to what they share about their school day really affects how they feel about their school experience. So if you respond with enthusiasm and encouragement and you are showing an interest, it makes them feel that they have something to be excited about. I know that this is a stressful time for many people, and a lot of kids have a hard time with the constant learning through screens. It's not for everybody, and it isn't easy, that's for sure. But if you are somebody whose kids are learning that way, or you are somebody who is working or learning that way, try to implement these tips to see if you are able to have a better experience. Definitely stay hydrated, definitely stay nourished to make sure you have the energy and ability to focus while sitting at a screen. Make sure that when you do have a break, you're able to get up and stretch, walk around, even if it's just walking around your home, because you do want to continue to move your body. Make sure you have adequate lighting and also back support. Whether you need to invest in a better chair or perhaps a pillow or something behind your back to make sure that you are comfortable and are not sitting in a way that will lead to you having headaches or shoulder or neck pain later on. It's very interesting to get the insight of my kids, and it reminded me that whenever you want to learn about a particular situation, we need to go to the source. Books are wonderful, research is wonderful, but there's nothing better than getting first-hand experience from somebody when you want to learn about a particular topic. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you can incorporate some of these tips into your virtual learning or your children's virtual learning. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.